Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Empyrion, where actually I haven't achieved anything again, and we need to move on. So, first thing to do is going to be to get some fuel in the tank. Tank shouldn't be too bad, so in fact we're not even going to bother. We will go through the devices and power up the gravity generators, power up signals and sensors, and we will go to the constructors, and if they still have work to do, we will get them working. So let's get all this going again. Mainly because we need the fuel. Right, we're pretty good to go, I think. Lights, turrets, camera, action. And there we go. We're powered up, we'll move away. And the first thing we're doing is getting out of here. Death to the Zurak scum. And we were going to head for here. I don't know why, I like the sound of the name of the system. Sounds good to me. I'm hoping it's interesting, just because it sounds interesting to me. Which probably means it's gonna turn out to be a hellhole. But let's go. Let's go jump. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Went out for a nice fattening Sunday lunch today, so that was good. We have definitely an interesting system. If nothing else, this is one of those horrible Zurak ships, yes. This could well be a dead planet. Yes, it is. This is also a dead planet. So we've got 2 dead planets to explore. And we've got a class 2 exploration site. So let's go exploration site first. Get straight to it. And go. Now, I think we had like 90 something things of data. I don't actually remember how much, but we were pretty damn close to getting our progenitor key. I don't know if there's a way to check that. Let's have a look here. Missions. No, I don't remember seeing anything here. Dead logs. Log. Log. No. 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 Okay. So it doesn't look like there's any clear way to check if there's a what the data level is. But I'm pretty sure if we get to this unknown signal and it's a bunch more data caches, it should actually be enough to get us going. If that's the case, I might just head straight for the core system. In the meantime, we are just going to search system quickly, check core 4. Check that it's still undiscovered. It is still undiscovered. So, hopeful news. So, what else have we got? I am interested to check out those dead worlds. Be nice to get the dead logs done. Just get it off the map. Because typically I have not seen the last 2 dead worlds anywhere yet. And the problem is you do have to go down on them to check it and see what they are, which is quite unfortunate. So, come on, radar, tell me good things, tell me good things. Come on, come on, come on. The interesting news is after the raid I had the other day that didn't actually go according to the master plan and I didn't notice them come in, I have now installed some alerts, but I've not had another raid since, which is a shame, or follow. So sadly cannot yet see the alerts, but I would love to see one go live. This looks data cachy. We have 4 data caches, which should actually be enough, I think, because there's what, 6 here, so it would be on the edge. If I saw some more data caches, I would probably get them just to be safe. Oh, don't go too fast, Sev. Park up. Oh god. Bad parking, man. Fortunately, we're pretty healthy. Not got anything too wrong with us. We healed ourselves up. We got ourselves oxygened up at the end of last episode. Red, green. Yeah, okay. Less of the shooting. Haha. There. Ow, green, red. If you get it right, you can get fairly close to not getting shot. Ow. Or if you just don't realise it, you can get shot anyway. So that is that data log hacked. Next up, we're getting pretty quick at these now. The next one is pretty much directly up. I think that's unknown signal. It's over there, so we're just going to get out. I wonder, if I do these, am I still in range to teleport to the UHC ship? Because it's not very far away. It's under 30 light years. So technically I should be able to... Green, red, green. Ow. I should be able to use my teleporter. Ow! That's cheeky. I should be able to use my teleporter to get over there and check out whether I've got enough. I do actually want to check out this system as well in general, just in terms of see what resources are here, because the name intrigues me. Like I say, I'm tempted for it to be homeworld system, but I would need to have a quick check, scoot about, and see what's here, because that's a dead planet. I mean, that's got some interesting things around it, and the planet is a medium, a cold snow planet, not breathable, PvP, which isn't ideal. The moon is PvE. Tectonic instability. Interesting. Dum 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 dum. Nothing too exciting. Sadly, it's not an exciting enough system to warrant setting up a base here. So sadly it's out. I really want to find a system that's got some Zask and a restroom if I'm going to set up shop here. I mean, neodymium is always good, and there's plenty of neo in this system. But Zask and a restroom, I want to try and make sure it's a system that's got pretty much all the resources I'm going to need. Oh, no, hacked. There we go. Let's turn the lights on. Make it a little bit easier for everyone to see. Hacked. Good. Hacked, yep. And hacked. There we go. And yoink. And yoink. There we go. And last one to do. So where was the last one? It was the other one of these. I don't see it. Where are you? There. So, almost time to see what the teleporter can do for us. Teleporter is a bit of a power hog. And I should have put the shields up, really. But I didn't. Oh, that was sweet timing. Come on, hacked. Last one. Hacked already. Beautiful. The system loves us today. Right, so now it's time to see what the teleporter can do for us. Let's turn the shields on a second just to make sure we're safe while I teleport my butt across the universe. Right, jetpack off. Teleporter. Maximum teleporter range, current sector. Yes, but I realise that. See, this is what sucks about the teleporter. It's supposed to be able to pick up bases in distant sectors. It's got current range, current sector. But I know that the place we just come from, 24 light years away, teleporter is supposed to have a 30 light year radius. But it does not seem to want to play. Shame that. Okay, fair enough. In the meantime, let's check out the 2 dead worlds. And start off going there. I'm going to shut the shields back down again. Where's the jump? Come on, where's the jump? And jumping. Engage. Oh, I didn't keep the thruster free. So, hopefully, this will be a more interesting system. Why is the shield not turning on? There we go. Please turn on shield. Let's see what else we've got here. There's looks like there's probably more data caches here. I might check them out, as we had to come to this planet anyway. If I can get like 10, I know I'm good. I know I'm 100% good. And I have a key. I just have to find a UHC ship. Which obviously I know where one is because it's only one jump away. So that would be generally pretty good. Alright, let's slam on the brakes. Why are my shields not up? What is wrong with my shield generator? Why is the shield generator not functioning? Come on, shields. I want to make sure the shields are up before I go down, just so my ship is protected, just in case some horrible Xerax drones or something pop along and decide to give me a hard time. Oh, it'd be nice if we go and get both the key and deadlock sorted in the first like half an hour of the stream. That would be awesome. Right. Work for me, Empyrion. Be my friend today. Wow. Dead type 6. Nice. Ping. Wow, this planet is huge. And what we need is over here. It's a long way away. I had not realized we're fairly low on oxygen. Right, let's get out of atmosphere here. And fly. And in the meantime, we'll just check. Have I got any oxygen on board? Because I wouldn't mind some air. No, I don't have any oxygen on board. Fantastic. That's okay, I've got enough oxygen in my suit to survive. There's no issue with that. It would just be nice to have some oxygen in the ship. I just need to remember to put some back in when I get back to the Dreadnought. Right, we're almost there. Almost there. Almost. And down we go. Where are you? Oh, you're right below us. Stop. There we go. We are right here. Doink. Perfect. Jumping out. Deadlocks. Let's read them. First translation, we had no choice. Our planet was being torn apart by a madness that spread like an infection. We had to launch the nukes. We had to. Oh, Azir, what have we done? Please, if there is anyone reading this message, you are not alone. They are coming. Who's coming? Anyone coming? Anyone? I don't see anyone. Looks fine to me. I don't know. Something's good. Thought I heard something walking around. There's a whole bunch of promethium on this planet, but there is no way I am running around picking up promethium. We are so beyond that. So that is deadlog 6 done. The Legion is coming. Izabaha, how are you? It's like Warcraft. Legion is coming. Let's see. Is any of these particularly close? There's a couple there. They are not interesting things, though, are they? These are not data logs. Really? You in Empyrion corrupted your save? I don't think I've ever had that. I mean, maybe I've been lucky, but I've never had a corrupted save with Empyrion. I've had issues with updates between patches causing problems, but I've never had a Empyrion save corrupt on me. Have you checked in the folder to see if it has a backup? I don't remember if Empyrion backs up, but it does save quite regularly. You can probably pick up a save that's not too old depending on when you last saved. Or is it a different game? Oh, you corrupted the game and that corrupted all the saves. Were you playing with the YAML files? Because that can lead to have unfortunate consequences. Oh god! I just turned my ship off instead of pressing I. Oh Christ! I just flew past that like I was standing still. Ah! I need a slower ship. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? See, I want a faster ship, but I can't fly up to these things anything close to in control. Oh. There we go. Come on. Completed chapter 6 on Friday night, then logged off and everything was fine. When I tried to start it, wouldn't load. That's odd. Was there any Steam update or anything like that? Nothing dodgy? I take it you've tried reinstalling the game. But I don't know what the answer would be there, because that is, yeah, that seems pretty bad. I've never had an Empyrion save corrupt like that on me. That's pretty sucky. We're really winning here. Oh god. Now I don't know which way to go. I should be alright, no matter which one I hit. Thank you. So we're up to 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 2 bad files. That's pretty harsh. I'll be honest, I'm not that good with fixing that sort of thing on it, so I wish I had a good suggestion for you there, to be honest. I mean, the best I could suggest is just starting a new save and then trying to, you know, go into God mode and just give yourself your stuff back, but it always feels a little cheaty when you do it, but I can't really think of a better way. So have you been playing Empyrion as vanilla since the version 1 came out? Because I'm very interested to know if they've actually completed the main quest now. Because I felt a bit lame about them sort of releasing it, especially if the main quest isn't properly finished. It would seem a bit dodgy. So, what do we got to do here? Oink. We know we're grabbing this one for sure. We know we're grabbing that one over there. Because that one, yeah, that one's red, that one's green. So, if we turn those two on, wait, no, if that one's green, then it's really a gamble. I tend to think it will be this one on the end, just because it'll assume you'll go for the other one, but I'm prepared to be wrong. So I need to have 10, which I now have. I now have 10. Shit, where are you? Let's say it was complete. There's a room, a new chapter. Whoa, 248 hours of play when it was corrupted. Ouch. Yeah. I would be fairly cheesed off, mate. I've got to be honest. That would upset me greatly. Yeah, I wish I had a good suggestion there. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sorry, excuse me. But maybe it's time to give the Project Eden scenario a go, if you haven't already. Yeah, then there's plenty of other scenarios available on the workshop as well, which various people have come up with. There's some good ones out there. You could always try a bit of Reforged Galaxy as well, which is the other sort of main mod. Well, I don't know if Project Eden has been updated for the 1.0 version yet. I would have thought the 12.3 version would work, but don't take my word for that. You'd probably have to check out their site to know for sure. I'm sure Raven's working on it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, I didn't turn it off, did I? No, wrong ship. Turn off this ship. Fine, do it that way. This thing always looks like it's on to me. It's not, but it looks like it's on. Right. Ah! Where am I? Where am I going? So, the big question now is, aside from the dead logs, which I'm jumping to here to see if I can complete, do I carry on as I'm so very close to legacy space? Very, very close to legacy space. If we really zoom back out, there's only that hop along to do to get to legacy space. However, the core system I need to go to, now I'm going to be able to get the key, is over here somewhere on the edge of Krell space. And that's a long jaunt across a vast galaxy. I mean, we can probably shoot off over here and head down this way, then head over here. But it is a massive one. Yeah, there's a... He hit some early legacy space. I don't know if any of that's been completed by them yet, but certainly be interested to see. I mean, I know this actual server was put together before that, and though it's been updated to 1.0, I'm not sure if that means legacy's updated, because certain things have not been enabled because of the history and them, basically, so they didn't have to do a server wipe. But I could try and make the jump for the big loot, because I am limited on time myself actually at the moment in terms of finishing anything, because I have approximately 4 streams left before I have to go away for about a month, which is unfortunate, but it's life. And in those 4 streams, ideally I would like to get all the way across to that core system and back again and into legacy space, which is going to take some serious jumping. But when you said you've done 284 hours in there, had you not got to legacy space in that point and managed to beat some of them up? Because I should imagine you'd got quite a way through. And I'd certainly be interested to know your thoughts on the whole thing regarding the ships blowing up now when you call them. Oh, before we get too far, let's just quickly grab some O2. O2, please. Because I've got to say, like, pirate ships and some of it I'm fine with, but I'm not so fine with legacy ships blowing up after I've beaten them up. Alright, you're just doing new campaigns. I haven't had the opportunity to do them yet. It's something I'm going to be saving for, I think, a solo playthrough at some point. Oh, this looks like a lovely planet. Right, let's check it out. dead type 2. No point. Waste of time. Where's a dead type 5 when you need one? Yeah, I am not a fan either. I've got to be honest. Like I say, I'm fine with some stuff, like perhaps some of the pirate stuff or things like that blowing up. But like legacy stuff, you've really got to put the effort in to destroy it. So losing everything afterwards just really takes the point out of it for me. And it feels like, you know, a lot of effort for very little reward. And it's even worse with space stations. Well, yeah. I mean, with... Alright, do I go this way or do I not? That is now the question. I'm going to... Oh, we're here. We're pretty close. We're going to investigate legacy space. If it doesn't happen that we get to a core planet, it doesn't happen. We're here to investigate legacy, so let's go. I mean, it does happen that in, you know, many new games there are bugs in quests and stuff like that, which I don't necessarily have an issue with, though I think games should be properly play tested first. But I'll be honest, this is where I start to think whether or not it was really ready to go to 1.0. I'm just intrigued here. Oh, that would have been a lovely planet to live on. Sadly, PvP world. Not that that would actually matter, really. Which one was it? It was that one, wasn't it? PvP? No. This one? Yeah, PvP world. We could always live on the moon. Interesting. Yeah. That's the thing, I did take on the other day a couple of Xerax ships and I managed not to destroy the core during all the fighting and managed to get some decent loot off them as I was running around, and Xerax were still spawning and things like that. But yeah, I got jumped by 2 legacy infectors the other day, killed them off, and before I could get to the looting I'd already blown the core up, so it was done, and that felt kind of sucky. Wow, that exploration site is close. I don't need an exploration site anymore. I need a UHC vessel. There is almost nothing of interest here. If you're going to build a space base, that's the kind of place you want to build it. That's not a bad planet. It's okay. But yeah, you know, having to try and clear everything while the ship's half alive, it seems a bit daft. And to me, as much as, though, you know, it seems crazy to say, oh, it's, you know, what I'm going to say is it's unrealistic. And yeah, flying through space in the first place is not hugely realistic, given current technology and things. But this is supposed to be a flying through space game, so I would expect it to consider the sort of realism of flying through space. Yeah, and I think they are aiming for that additional traction. Oh, this is cool. Not seen this before. And I'm with them on that. I understand where they're coming from. But I also think they've done it because there's some other big games coming out. Wow, ultra difficulty, high gravity. That place sucks, doesn't it? And yeah, I'm sure they're doing it because there's other games coming out. They want to get it into 1.0 to help compete with those other big games coming out. And again, I'm not totally against them there. But I guess it's not really... At the same time, it's not really sold me. So I think we can jump to that one. We can jump through. We should be starting to get to Xerax space fairly soon. Should be a big moment getting to Xerax space. And try and take out a Xerax world or something. Ooh, funky system. Nice green gas giant. Interesting. No dead worlds still that I've seen. Nope. Yeah, that's my sort of feeling. I know what they're trying to do, and I appreciate it, and I do want them to continue having the funds to invest in furthering the game. But there is also the question of just how ready are you? Oh, you're an app support engineer. Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm sure you see similar things more regularly. Oh, you stupid thing. It's not going to let me top up my tank. Right. This is not the star we're on. Yes, this is the star we're on. There's not a dead world here either, is there? Ice planet. And Elder, Baron, Medium, Hard. I like the sound of it though. But yeah, it's a really tricky one for me because I love this game. I think it's a great game. I think it's got oodles of potential still. But what? Oh, that's Dark Sonic, that's why. But yeah, at the same time, I guess I'm just like, I'm not 100% sure it's ready, but there again, sometimes I think the same about games like Space Engineers, and that's been released for ages. I'm jumping to nowhere. Just realised. 30.1 light years. You bastard. bastard. Okay. So, you? Oh, 30 light years. Come on, we can make that jump. It's right on the limit. We can do it, right? Come on, game. Yeah, exactly. It's got, you know... And this is the thing, I want them to get the funding, and that's why, although even I've seen the game when it's on sale as cheap as like $5.99, which is an absolute bargain, and you cannot go wrong at that sort of money. At the same time, I look at it and go, don't you need the money to get this game done? But again, I go, you know, some money is better than no money. But hopefully, yeah, it will get a lot of people pick it up. Now it's at 1.0. I really hope it gets them some money, and you know, even I wouldn't be hugely disappointed if, say, they update it, sort out the main quest. And even if then they said, oh, right, you know what, we're going to call it a day. I'd be a bit disappointed, but I wouldn't be, like, totally butthurt about it, because I've certainly had my money's worth out of the game. Where can we shoot on? So I wouldn't be, like, butthurt about that, because I think... Like I say, I've had my money's worth out of the game for sure, and I would continue to play it anyway. And then if they went on to building like Empyrion 2, I haven't seen how much is it going for now. It's at version 1. Because yeah, I think, you know, it would take them a long time to get the polish on it. And yeah, like I say, I wouldn't be totally upset if they then ditched it and worked on like Empyrion 2 or something similar. I mean, I think that's what a lot of people hope with Space Engineers. I don't think they're ever going to do it on Space Engineers, but a lot of people had hoped that they would get the money and work on, you know, the new Space Engineers with better engines, well, better physics engine more than anything else. Yeah, I guess. But I gotta be honest, even though it's not had the spit and polish, like I say, I think if, because of the hours of gameplay I've had out of it, I wouldn't be too worried about buying another one in early access later. If they didn't do early access and came out to like version 1 and it was a full price game, then I'd certainly be a bit wary about it and be very much like, okay, I want to see someone else play this game before I say, yeah, I'm gonna put down my cash. And unfortunately, I I'm not a big enough YouTuber or streamer for them to go, yeah, here's a free copy. You know, check it out. I gotta admit, sometimes actually that bugs me when streamers, you know, ones I like, and I don't blame them at all for this, but they get an early access copy of a game that I've been interested in for quite a while, and then because I'm excited about the game, I watch their stream, I watch it, and then afterwards I'm kind of like, do I actually want to buy the game anymore? You know, I've seen all this about it. Do I want the gameplay that much or not? And I feel kind of like I've had spoilers, which is totally my fault for watching the stream. But it's a tricky one, because it's a very double-edged sword with that. Because sometimes I watch streams and I'm like, oh, I really want to get that game, you know. That game looks awesome. This is one, I don't think I've seen one like this before, so I'm hoping this is a Dead Type 5. I may be hoping in vain, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, though I find with like some streams, it's like I'll watch a streamer and like play like Motorsport Manager, which is obviously a completely different game to a game like this, and it's something I really enjoy, and when I watch him play it, I really want to pick the game up and play it, but I already have that game, so it's not quite the same. Ooh, Dead Type 5 at last. But there are times I watch streams and definitely think, yeah, I'd like to pick that game up. But I also think that would happen with games had it not been a pre-release key. You know, if there was a game I was really interested in, but wasn't sure I was going to buy it, to the point where I decided, okay, I'm going to watch, you know, a stream of it first. Then if I was excited by the game after watching the stream, I'd probably still pick it up. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of those. Like, I would watch. There's many games I've watched people play. It's like watching someone play Warhammer. It does interest me, and I'll watch it from time to time. But I never want to play it. It's not my type of game. But if someone else is good at it, and then I can quite happily watch it. Same goes for a game like Blood Bowl or something like that. It's not for me, but I can actually quite happily watch someone play it. But I have a bit of a strange sort of split in game types. Like, ooh, what is that right there? Those things look interesting. Aside from the huge, terrifying cannons on them, which I'm almost certainly in range of. kind of intrigued by that. Gonna have to go and have a look. Like a lot of first-person games, first-person shooter games, I agree, but I love Halo. I'm mad about Halo. We thought the artifact was going to be our undoing. It drove us to madness, pitting sister against sister and nation against nation. We were wrong. The artifact merely attracted something far worse. It came to destroy the artifact and us. Happy days. We got 1 token and a small optronic bridge. I'm not sure what the token was. Was that any? Oh no, we got an Empyrion Shrine Key 1. Okay. But there are definitely some FPS games I like. And is this gonna kill me? Whoa, yes it is. Okay, 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 retreat, retreat! Wow, that's really interesting, though. If it wasn't surrounded by 2 badass bases, I'm really interested to see what that is. There's like a ship on the ground there. I don't think I've got the weaponry to take on all these ground turrets though without getting hammered. Destroyed salvage ship. See, it looks really interesting. And what on earth is this? It's a distress signal. Okay. I mean, small, slow, milligun drone. Okay. Yeah, some things like that. I have a sort of love-hate relationship with carry capacity. Because at the same time as thinking I kind of enjoy carry capacity on from some elements, and other elements I absolutely hate it. Oh god. Missiles, missiles. Destroyed salvage ship. It looks interesting. Whoa, something else shooting at me. Whoa, crossfire. Okay, if I'm gonna take this on. Oh, and it fell over. Hey, what's that? It's got to be another drone. I kind of want to go inside. Kind of tempted. I'd not seen that before. Let's GPS it. I might come down. Bring the tank down, take the tank out for a run round. Yeah, I mean, I do like a lot of RPG games now, and I see this thing. I understand why you can't have all the loots quite often, because you're just gonna basically get too rich too fast. But yeah, at the same time, it's a bit like the ship's blowing up. I have exactly the same issue. I'm being a bit of a klepto with all the loot, and I want it all. So yeah, it's very mixed there on that one. Where is my ship? Has anybody seen my ship? Yeah, it's still all the way around there. I don't know. I mean, I haven't yet played. I've got a copy of Outer Worlds, which I haven't yet played, and it's the kind of game that really interests me because I tend to like RPGs. So I can see myself really liking it. At the same time, for some reason, I just haven't got excited about starting it. I don't know why. It may be something to do with just the fact that it's kind of set in that Fallout sort of feel world, and I guess my Fallout sort of history has not been amazing compared to, say, the Elder Scrolls games. I love the fantasy side of the Elder Scrolls, yet Fallout, for some reason, the post-apocalyptic stuff, I get a bit less excited about. But then, I mean, I get more, you know, just excited these days about physics building games and stuff like that, you know. For me, like, scrap mechanics is something that looks really good and awesome. Like I say, Space Engineers has definitely got potential, and I will almost certainly be doing a YouTube series on Space Engineers at some point, because I've racked up some serious hours in Space Engineers, and it scratches a slightly different itch to Empyrion. While I've got that marker, I'm actually going to turn it off. I meant to keep it not on HUD for now, and I might come back to it. So today we are getting to Zirac space. Here we go. Last jump before we enter Zirac space. We're gonna have to jump going backwards. Okay, yeah, I think Space Engineers has that different building itch. Same as, I think that's where scrap mechanic gets my interest, because you can build stuff that you couldn't in, say, Empyrion. That's 40 light years away. That's not going to happen, is it? That's exactly 30. I'll take it. Don't think this system just doesn't. Yeah, this system just doesn't interest me. So we're going to move straight on. From NMS. What's NMS? I don't know that one. Oh, No Man's Sky. Sorry. That shows how much I've played it. I own No Man's Sky, but I have not played it hardly at all. I'll be honest, it's not engaged me. Alien planet full of danger. Sounds lovely. A large ice planet. Polaris owned. In Xerac space. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why. I've every time I start No Man's Sky, I just about get to having a ship, and then I'm done. But each their own. That's not a criticism. That's just the way it is. No Man's Sky seems to be not for me. There's some interesting systems here. But I kind of want to get to... You know, I'm here now. I'm almost on the edge of Legacy Space. Oh, what have I done? I accidentally alt-tabbed. I'm so close. I'm so close. There's like a straight line through here. Dug, dug, dug. Am I going to find I can't make that jump though? That's a big jump. Let's bring that back up again. Well, that's fair. I mean, Steam achievements, you know, not the most exciting thing in the world anyway. Steam achievements a lot of the time. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I've been pounding my way through Halo recently, and it's amazing how many Steam achievements you rack up for that. But yeah, I don't know what it was about No Man's Sky. I really should give it more of a go, because I know they have done a lot to make it. There we go. I want one of these. To make it a better game and make it so you can build in it. But Scrap Mechanic, yeah, Scrap Mechanic is it is very much just a physics-based building game, to be quite honest. They only recently introduced a survival mode for the game. God, I still can't get to the UHC ship. Seriously? Fine. We will jump to it. No. Don't be a knob. Oh, did I accidentally activate? Come on. But yeah, there's Scrap Mechanics. I've seen like Wishbone and piston engines and all sorts built in Scrap Mechanic. So yeah, it's got a very interesting sort of physics building game dynamic to it. It's not really so much about story or anything like that. It's very sandboxy, and let's see what you can build in the physics engine. Which, as I am engineer by trade, that kind of thing interests me greatly. Are you serious? Are the teleporters just broken? Because I know there is a ship just over there. Somewhere here. I don't know where here, but somewhere. There doesn't seem to be any hint of it, mind. How long do we search for the missing UHC ship? bearing in mind we could be heading in completely the wrong direction. Is parked performing maintenance? So you say, but not that I've seen. There is no indication that it is here. There's nothing even on the edge of scanning range here. No. I assume it's not here. I'm not going to waste all evening looking for it. Let's move forward. Onwards and forwards. Oh, I am very much going to have to make that jump to try and make that jump, and I'm still going to be right on the edge. Unless it suddenly decides to show up while I'm getting ready to leave. Oh, okay, done. But yeah, I can understand that if you only have like a couple of achievements that you didn't have, you got to try and go after them. Kind of drives you to it. Yeah, what do we got? Another possible UHC ship. An interesting dead planet, which I no longer care about. So let's try this one. Hang on. Let's start off by seeing if the teleporter can get us there. I bet it can, because teleporters suddenly seem to be balked. And in survival mode and in permadeath mode. Permadeath mode. Number of times I died in No Man's Sky. I lost count. No, still doesn't want to work. Teleporters, you suck. You need fixing. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm assuming you can kill off two birds in one stone there. But still. But I gotta admit, oh, you had to make 2 runs. Okay, that kind of sucks. But if you're into the game, not so much, I guess. Wow. Still nothing. You serious? Nothing at all? And I guess if I turn my teleporter on, there's still nothing. Still nothing. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to particularly follow the quest line too much though. That's I think my problem a bit. I like the whole sort of sandbox side of things. It's one of the things I liked about Empyrion. Why does that always turn the shield back on when I get off the teleporter pad? You know, I like the fact that I don't necessarily have to follow the quests, I just go and do my own thing, which I know you can do in No Man's Sky. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll give another go again at some point, but I've certainly not fallen in love with it That's some crazy beans. Yeah, I think I can understand that. But I'll be honest, I'm not a big one for following the quest lines. I just like to freestyle it and go my own way. Which is something, again, I kind of like about Space Engineers, but I would like it to you know, but in the same breath I tend to say I'd like it if it did have a quest line. Which is odd. You know, something that is some sort of goal you can aim for. So we look to be pretty close to there. I think I'm going to have to jump to here to get across. To get an S-class ship. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that's one of the big massive ships. I know you can get pretty big massive ships. Are they all prefab in No Man's Sky, or is there now the ability to go for different ships, as in build your own or something like that? That's a ship quality. Alright, that shows how much I know about No Man's Sky. Definitely limited knowledge there. Ah, crap. I'm gonna have to quickly knock up some more pentaxid to get myself on the move. Constructor 2. Nope, Constructor 3, you're not doing anything. Please, can you make me an enormous stack of pentaxid? Which I have pentaxid somewhere. I think I know where I have the pentaxid. I'm gonna have to stop, because otherwise it's gonna go funny. Because the pentaxid is on board the miner. Alright. Cough up all the pentaxid. Really? Am I out of all those? I now need to check the fuel situation, because clearly we got 1,000 odd in there, which this must be almost full. And where's the other fuel? There. Where is all my other Promethean? Have I literally burnt through pretty much everything? Kind of shocked if I have. And chuck some more in there. Anything else? With you got another couple of stacks in there. Keep it going for now. But yeah, what I wanted was to get some pentaxid on the go. Please make me pentaxid. Lots of it, please. There we go, plenty. Yeah, I'm pretty well loaded up. I've got plenty of resources. I'm certain. What the hell is going on there? I'm not short of resources at all. Strong Rados presence detected. Rados fraction of the Xerax Empire. An Inferno planet. Sounds nice. Minimum temperature, maximum temperature is 0, so why an Inferno planet? Never mind. Moving on. I think I've got about 1.5 million in cash at the moment. I haven't super gone after cash like that, to be fair. I really just made sure I've got enough, so if I find like a Polaris base I can repair if I have to. Ooh, another nice jolly lava planet. Why do lava planets always have crazy sucking environments? Small and hover vessels cannot withstand severe atmospheric pressure and corrosive elements. Excellent. So basically you can't use CVs and HVs on that planet. That has got to suck. Imagine having that as a starter planet. That would be really rough. Oh, 30.6. Bit too far. 29.6. Oh, I'd love it if this was a good place. It's a G-type star. I'd love it if one of these two was a good place to set up shop. Because that would just be perfect. In Xerax space, so I can hammer a bunch of Xerax first. And then into Legacy space from there. I can't believe I've almost finally... Oh god, that stupid thing. Almost finally made it to Legacy space. I wish they'd fix that in the patch as well. Stupid thing of where if you've got a different ship open, doesn't like it. I know why it happens. I just wish it didn't. What have we got? Combat zone, Xerax and UHC. Interesting. Let's see what we've got. PvP planet. Apparently nothing useful on it. Which might just be because it says sensors can't pick up anything. It just says here, sensors indicate the presence of multiple anti-air defensive structures that will fire upon small and capital vessels. It's unknown what caused the... Oh right, so that's a dead planet, that's why. Fair enough. Cobalt, iron, meh. That moon's not too bad. Small barren moon, but I bet they're all tiny little deposits. And you are a large temperate rainforest. Yeah, I don't really want to go easy. Yeah, I've wanted to run into the Crow, because that sounds kind of fun. I think we'll go here, just check out this one, and then we're going to check out that one. See if we can find a nice sort of setup location. But yeah, I've wanted to go and look at the Crow, because obviously that's Jay Randall's faction that he's built everything for, and I've seen a little bit of it, and it looks pretty cool. And as far as I'm aware, they use player turrets, which obviously will make things a bit more interesting when you're fighting. But yeah, not for this playthrough yet. that'll have to be something for a personal playthrough. Disappointing. There's a small moon. It's got Zakosium on it. Any Erestrum in system? Not. Some there. It's a PvP large ocean planet, but PvP doesn't really matter to me because I don't have to worry about it too much. There's a gold on the moon. The moon is PvP. A small temperate moon with an unusually thick atmosphere, even bristling with life. Sounds interesting. So one of those two sounds interesting. We'll take a quick look over there. See what's going on before we head into Legacy. The only concern with Legacy is what the actual space is like there in terms of, is it all full of like horrendous amounts of Legacy drones? Yeah, I mean, J Randall has put it all on the workshop, so obviously you can use Krell ships as your CVs, and I can completely understand people doing that because they look awesome, some of the ones I've seen. Big ocean world, interesting. And an interesting moon as well. Let's have a look here. Let's see what's in orbit. Orbit's actually fairly quiet, which is nice. Nothing too terrifying around in orbit. Smuggler's stash. There's some cobalt, iron, map, common, ore site. Okay, something like that. Silicon and pentaxid. So just check that out from above. That is cobalt, whatever that is, map, common, ore site. So that means various ores in a cluster of rock somewhere, is my understanding of what that actually means in translation. Oh really? Yeah. I kind of like to have ESV internal. It's something I like to do. I might regret this yet. Oh, wow, that looks cool. Oh, suddenly trees appear. Build a huge platform above this to land like your CV on. Then have a base down in the crater. Be kind of nifty. I really want to see what it's got in terms of resources. To see how many of what. And this planet is large, so it is massive, right? Yeah, it's pretty big. There's a medium iron deposit. There's various other resources. Various legacy stuff around. I'll take a quick look. This is definitely a potential homeworld. This looks really quite interesting. Abandoned mine. Starter base. Just shoot the drones. Thank you. A Xerax factory. Also a potential starter base. Because only issue being the CV, there's a lot of trees here. But yeah, I mean, it's always a compromise with downloaded ships. It's very hard to find one that obviously hits all your buttons, I find, because I'm kind of like, wow, I'd like this, this, and this. And what that really means is I should build my own. And then I might be happy with it. Or I might still be unhappy with it. And then I only have myself to blame. The thing is, J. Randall does make his ships look so damn good. We'll just have a quick check out of the moon. But this looks really interesting because you could have a base on the moon and a base on the planet. And I mean, you can do that anyway with lots of systems. But you wouldn't need to worry too much about oxygen. And you could just, in theory, if it worked, teleporter between the two. There's a few interesting options here. That looks like a dead world. It is indeed a dead world. And a moon that is undiscovered. Okay. Am I like... oh, did I look at the wrong place? I did. Barren metal planet. Those have looked quite interesting to me. Difficulty easy. I might check that one out. That could be very useful. And there's a lot of other moons with useful stuff on in the system by the looks of it. So that looks good. Otherwise there is Irabel. Yeah, I mean, I have a few Creative World where I've done several things like that. If you remember, there's a base called the Sanctuary, which J. Randall did. Wow, mainly pirate presence. Iron, copper, silicon, Promethean, few bits. And I really quite like that base as a ground base. And I have definitely done some serious modifications to that in creative. And I could probably actually bring that up to be something I use. Add a shield to it. Just intrigued as to how much in the way of resources there is here. Small, small, small. Yeah, I expected that. Yeah, okay, we're shooting the natives. Let's move on. I'm definitely looking at that planet just inside Legacy space. It's a barren planet, but hopefully we can find a planet nearby where we can get water shipments for oxygen. That would not be the end of the world. Uh-oh. Continue. Let's hope that doesn't give us too much of a problem. So we are going to jump here and visit our first Legacy planet. What could possibly go wrong? So, I'm going to need to take the shields off. But I'm going to want to whip the shields up again fairly quickly. Shame around a G-type star. I would have expected there to be more sort of habitable worlds. But not the end of the world. Lava planet. There's a relatively good number of resources in system, even gold, which is always good to have. No Erestrium and Zirconium so far. Erestrium and Zirconium here on the barren metal planet, which says multiple aircraft turrets detected. Planet formed during. I'm just interested. What about this one? Is there any water on one of those planets? I mean, this looks like a really interesting planet to sort of set up base around. I'm hoping there's some water there, because I'd want there to be something to at least set up oxygen relatively easily, without too much stress. Let's grab a quick munch before we go down and check it out, just in case I get shot down. Oh, let's eat that. And kind of limited now. I'll eat that tinned veg, that's fine. We'll chow down another one of those as well. Right. Prepare for jump. Is that under CPU limit? With 32 turrets on it? Because if so, that's quite an impressive feat. Holy crap, there's a lot of asteroids around here. This does not look like a planet that has a lot of water. Not too much legacy stuff at the moment. Something legacy there. Something else legacy. It is a barren planet. I'm not expecting a vast amount of water. T4, and it's still in. Wow, 32 turrets, and it's still in CPU. See, it does impress me on how he manages to squeeze everything in. Wreckage, yeah, wreckage. It's legacy space, what could possibly go wrong? Right. As the map tends to try and warn you off this planet, I'm gonna only take down. Atmospheric density is pretty low, but you could use an oxygen generator on here at worst. But I'm going to take the SV down rather than risk getting my CV blown up while I'm being curious. See who owns most of the stuff on the planet. See if we can figure out what's going to go. Yeah, I bet it does a hell of a lot of damage. Ship with 32 turrets. That looks delightful. I can't wait to live here. So far, I've picked up almost nothing. Alright, there's resources. I've got to admit, it does not look particularly HV friendly. Very large copper deposit off the bat. We have 2 Erestrium, 3 Zirconium, 6 gold, copper, cobalt, silicon, and Promethean. And so far, no sign of any enemies. So much for multiple anti-aircraft turrets, he says. This is going to be like famous last words. I'm going to be like, so far, no multiple anti-aircraft turrets. Boom. And down I go. This planet is not an HV friendly planet, is it? Look at this. Look at these chasms. Gonna need like a tank lifter. Small Zascosium. I'm just intrigued to see if there's anyone on the planet. I mean, it's obviously been destroyed. Small Zascosium. Bit disappointing they're only smalls. I think there's a limit, isn't there? There's a hard limit in the game as to how deep you can drill, I think. I don't think you can do a Space Engineers and try to core to the center of the planet. A large Prometheum. Gold deposit. I mean, maybe this is just the one area, but my only issue with it is not looking particularly, shall we say, HV friendly, which might make it difficult. What the hell is that? It's like a crash ship of some description? Crash DSC mid. Alright, yeah, recognize that now. Yeah, what they should do is just turn the bedrock level into like lava, so you just cook. That'd be quite realistic in its own way. So far I've not seen anyone on this planet. I was expecting, you know, it said hard, lots and lots of nasty things. Did someone just take a pot shot at me? I've not even seen a drone so far. So much for lots and lots of nasty things. There's an enormous crater here. I mean, aside from the fact that it would be murder in the HV, it's kind of a cool planet. Yeah, there's gold, there's all sorts. Status factory. Oh, I'm. Yeah, you would want a mining SV because you can't use the CV on the planet, so you'd have to knock up a mining SV. I mean, in all honesty, truth be told, I'll probably slap auto miners on a lot of it. And then I can use the little CV miner to run around and pick it up. But you know, I was hoping to have to take the planet from, like, the Legacy or Zerax or someone. I wanted to get a bit of fighting in at the same time. I wanted a planet I could kick someone off. At the moment, it's kind of pitiful. That's a shame. We'll have a look at the moon in a minute. Silicon. I mean, there's enough resources here. There's just no issue resource-wise. There's pretty much, including the moon, there's pretty much all the basic resources. The only thing you haven't really got is neodymium. We don't have any neo on the moon either. And I don't think there's any in the nearby systems. Kind of disappointing though. Wanted to find, you know, it did warn me that there was masses of anti-aircraft defenses. You know, turrets detected. Where is my question? There I was, getting worried I might get blasted out of the sky, and there's nothing there. So that being the case, that makes me want to look at the other nearby G-type system in Legacy space here, which would also be potential for homeworlds, I'm guessing. What do we got here? Arid, large planet, doesn't tell me a lot about it. Large barren, large snow. Medium barren. We'll have a look. Seems like the barren planets suck a bit though. But could be good resources here. We'll have a look. Because definitely here scouting for base potential now. Scouting to set up my Legacy home. It does that horrible thing. Oop. And we can take the tank out for busting some Zerax or Legacy in the face. The thing that scares me with the Legacy and the tank is that their weapons are so damaging. Right. Yes. Let's lock. Let's have a look. Oh, I did want to have a quick look at the moon, didn't I? Let's have a quick look at the moon first. We'll just dip the CV down to see what the moon's like here. But the moon didn't have a lot. Did say home to civilian Zerax and smuggler outposts, which is not really particularly exciting. Come on. Give me what the moon is like. Icy companion, blah blah blah. Yeah. Not really. I mean, it was small as well, wasn't it? Oh, there is neodymium asteroids here. I thought it didn't show any neodymium asteroids. It doesn't show any neodymium asteroids here. There is one though. They're very tricky because this would be an ideal staging zone. I mean, I'm not too worried about it being a PvP planet. That's not a big worry for me. I'm not at war with anyone. But maybe the moon would be a bit more hospitable. There's only a few resources on the moon. It's going to be pretty small. I'll have a quick look. Then we'll check out the other G-type star system. It looks to be some pretty hideously huge mountains here. On this hellscape as well. It's definitely looking for somewhere where I could kick someone off, really. What's this system like? Where I'm going to crash into the thing. Desert. Yeah, don't crash into the planet, Sev. And what we got here? Very small pentaxid. Wow. Few resources here. But no hint of anyone. Phew. Yeah. It's not selling it to me. No, not sold. We'll check out this one, and then we're gonna have to perhaps check out the F-type star, which is this one, which has barren moon, rock desert. It has a ship, which would be handy because I need to go to one of those. Anything? Desert. And check it out. But I'll be honest and say I think that's going to have to be next time, because I run out of time for the night now and I have to get up and work tomorrow. Well, about another 5 minutes. So we are going to take a quick jump over to, where are you? This system. And see if there's any more exciting home-like planets there. And that will probably be it for the night. And then I will be back on Wednesday. Hopefully between now and Wednesday I will manage to decide where will be home, and maybe even prepare a base. So let's see a bit more about this system now. So you have copper, neodymium, cobalt and promethium, and you have titanium in orbit. Yeah, you're not killing me with excitement here. Yeah, also not killing me with excitement. Also not killing me with excitement. Okay. So you are a fairly unexciting system. In which case, let's have a quick hop back here. One of these systems is going to be interesting. One of these systems, he says. Right. Be interesting. Be coated in Zurax with millions of resources. I can basically kick you all off. So you are difficulty ultra, lovely, with absolutely worthless resources. You have some zirconium. I'm not really hugely interested in anywhere without terrestrial zirconium. Right, let's go and check if we can find this ship. That'll be where we leave it. If I can find that ship, then I will go a base scouting from there. Right. Go. I don't think it's here. I've noticed that. There don't seem to be any here anymore. This space just seems to be dead, with nothing in it. I'll try the teleporter, see if I can find a UHC ship nearby. Oh, still doesn't want to work. So, where to now? We've checked out that. An M-type star is going to be pretty rubbish, I would have thought. That's to be dead. That's to be a dead planet. That's to be a dead planet. That's a very large ice planet. That's a very large ice planet. That's a medium ice moon. Crystalline moon, barren moon. Yeah. There's a medium ice moon. Medium volcanic moon. You're not selling it to me. Let's try a K-type. I haven't got my head around all the different star types yet and what you tend to find around each one. Can we engage thrust and engage warp? Let's see. Another one where there's supposed to be a UHC ship, which probably ain't there. A relatively low gravity lava planet, which I'm sure is just beautiful. Extremely harsh environment planet. Another lava planet, which isn't crazy gravity either. Ooh. You've got like a really nice moon. The only thing I haven't seen is neodymium, and you're a dead planet. We got some neodymium right here, yep. And that's pirates. And there's titanium all sorts in orbit there. But rubbish, thing. I don't know, you look quite interesting. Was it you? Yes, I think it was yourself there. Plascosium, but with Erestrum on the moon. A small crystalline moon. The new drone AI. This planet may behave in unpredictable ways. Interesting. Very interesting. That is probably going to be where we check out. Because that looks like somewhere worth maybe living. Unless this one does. Last look. What we got? Pummel Desert. Sounds beautiful as well. Strange Temperate. I like Strange Temperate. We might have to check out there as well, because there's Strange Temperate. Which I like, which is Hetty? I'll have to remember that. Okay, but with that, I'm gonna call it for tonight. I will say thank you very much for watching, everyone. And thank you, Bahama. It's always good to chat. Makes the play go easier. And keeps me engaged as well. I hope you all have a good week. And I am literally gonna set the ship down and put her to sleep. And that will be it for tonight. So, thank you, folks. Have a good week. And I should see you on Wednesday, I suspect. Thanks a lot.